Brother Marines. We have returned again today, on this day, of which today is the day. Today's the day, baby. Here we are. You. It's me. I don't know what day it is, but it's whatever day that it is that it feels like. You know, because sometimes, you know, whatever day it is, it doesn't really matter what day it is, as long as it is day. Not that there's anything wrong with evening, night, dusk, or dawn, but today, during this evening, at night, in the morning, at noon, whenever, you know what, this is all relative to whatever time you're looking at this at. So, I mean, really, it's whatever time you want it to be. I mean, it's tomorrow. In fact, for some of you, it probably is tomorrow, maybe even from now. This is practically like a time capsule. Hey, Java. So, let's get some music. Right, let's see. We want the copyright free. That's my favorite band on YouTube. Music. All right. And what am I going to put on today? I really like that synthesizer one. What's this? Chill vibes, and relaxing gaming music mixed 3 hours, Twitch stream safe. Well, that doesn't really, you know, tell you very much about YouTube, does it? That kind of specifically leaves out the platform that I'd be wanting to do. So I'll just do the one that's this one. I'll just do this one. Oops. All right. Maybe I can turn that down a little bit. Is that good? Is that good? Is that a good balance? We had a good level. This is a good level. We're having fun now. All right. What do we have on the table today? This evening, night. We're past that part. Okay. So what do we got on the table? Well. Really drop the bass on. Really drop the beat. No, wow. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Maybe I'll turn this up. I'll turn this down. Wow. Wow. All right. A loud song. All right. So, Brother Marines. Now that we're past this musical fandango, right here we've got the 6 Bolter Marines that I didn't work on yesterday. These are 6 Marines I didn't work on yesterday, and I'm going to be just doing, for now, like, the backpack. I'm just going to do that backpack part. This is probably going to be really quick and easy. I'm just doing things that I'm certain of without having to look up the patterns that I have to do. It's late, don't you know your own patterns? Of course I do, but I'm just making sure that they're following the code. You know, you need to have they need to be to code. Is this all like way too loud? It is, isn't it? It's all just way too loud. Thanks, video. You fucked it. You fucked it, song. You fucked the whole thing. Right in the ass. Alright, so paintbrush. My favorite flavor. So, let's get this paintbrush ready. Oh wait, can't do this without it. I need old butt plug. That's right, you need to have your Games Workshop brand butt plug. It is the best one in the market. 25% more than any other butt plug that you can buy, but plug. And that's the butt plug. Gotta plug it. So, this should be pretty quick, right? And then, the sky's the limit from there. Maybe I'll just do a short stream. It's like an hour-long one. That's right. I'll just do an hour-long one. Because clearly my divine time is too valuable to be spent
for the peons on the internet. But, you know, a god has to make his appearances. So, here I am. I'm appearing. So, make sure to get all these trims. Damn little flies. Where are they even coming from? These are the questions that you ask yourself late at night. Right? Where is my beautiful house? Where is my beautiful wife? Where are all these flies coming from? Absolutely normal questions to be asking. Well, 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 brother Marines. And gene stealers that lurk inside the chat. That was a pretty quick little thing. Just gotta do... On these guys, I just gotta do that. Just gotta do that little cap. And then I was gonna do a little bit more. I was gonna take... Because I haven't done as much on these missile guys as some of the other ones. So I was gonna just go over this, like, robot arm. And then the missile launcher. And just kind of do all that in black. Because... there's gonna be black and silver throughout the pattern on the missile launcher, right? Like, it's gonna... Same palette as, like, a bolter. But it's more tubular and bombastic. It's boomtastic. You know what I should do? While I'm here talking to the majority of my audience, or my regular audience, as you can probably tell, there's nobody here. But while there's nobody here, this is clearly the moment that I should be coming up with a bunch of ideas that an interactive crowd would be better to determine. Maybe what I need to do is get a bunch of people who don't follow me because they like me or my content. I should just strictly start creating pay to enter giveaway raffles where people can win like tiny little prizes, like they pay the amount that they would be getting in return. So like they would be, let's say for example, they would be paying like $5 a month for the chance to win something that's $5, like maybe even a $5 voucher to something, right? I think that'll really lure in a bunch of people who would, a bunch of fake fans. I could get people, they don't like the channel, they don't like me, they don't like my content, but they like the chance to win something that costs $5 for their just minimal entry of $5. And they would have the chance each month to enter into one of these giveaway raffles. And that for their measly $5 entry, they would have the opportunity to have the possibility out of multiple people to get a $5 voucher for a specific product. So it's not even for any product that they would want, right? Like, if they needed groceries, no. I'd get them one for like Tim Hortons or something, right? So they have the chance, the opportunity for a $5 gift card if they were to enter with the $5 monthly entry fee to the raffle with the skill tested questions. So that'll really rile up the beehive and start bringing people in. Heading to bed, Slathe. Wanted to stop in and say hi. Oh, hey, Trooper. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. I kind of started a bit later, I guess. You know, I guess that's just how it happened today. So, glad to see you. You know, if you're not here for a little while, then, you know, glad you popped in and have a good night. But if you're staying, take a seat, sit on the floor. Admission is free. Pay at the door. Let's get some paint onto the plastic. Just skip the brush, skip the palette, just put it right on the plastic. Alright, where am I? Well, I'm right here. Where are you? You're there, I'm here. It's the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm Slathe, the Space Marine, not to be confused with the metal band. If you're just showing up, if you want to show your support, leave a comment in the thing below. If you're, I don't know if you can do that while it's streaming, but you know, why not? Do it if it's not. Do it if you can anyway. I don't know. Help us with that. Help us. I'm like a multiple personality. Help the channel with that algorithm. You know, hitting that like button helps that algorithm out, right? And so if we want to, I want to try to grow the channel. I want to try to get a more regular, you know, a little bit of, I want to get a little bit of some people, right? Hit that like button. Do all the algorithm stuff. If you want to help me out, that would do a lot. As far as I know, algorithm goes a long way. Algorithm me up. Come on, people. I need something. You got. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. You got any more of that algorithm? All right. And then, so we're going. Let's need to do the. What was that? It's like my balls haven't dropped yet. Okay, so I just need to get this top part on these guys. That's really all I needed to do, just to catch them up to all the rest of the ones, because I've not been doing it like half and half and ordered sections yet. So, just to keep just to keep the flow moving and all the grooving, right? So I'm gonna just do that on these ones, just to match them up with the rest of things. And then on these missile launcher guys, yeah, I'm gonna do this like robot arm thing, the servo arm thing, and the missile launcher. Because those are like going to be for sure's. I'm going to be painting those with like metallics and stuff. You know, so I need to be putting down those layers. The foundation, if you will. And I still didn't go out and get a new black paint. I had a spare one somewhere that I found, but I've also decided to add a tiny little bit of painting medium into the old pot of paint, and this is the dried up husk paint that was dying yesterday that I'm using right now. I just added a tiny little bit of painting medium into the pot, and it seems to have hit the spot as to I'm gonna get every last drop out of this thing. Aw, man. Aw, yeah. Slathe. Space Marine. 2005. Slathe the Space Marine. That is my name. I'm gonna be painting my Space Marines every day. I'm gonna be applying paint on the coat. Gonna be doing it while I have a smoke. I'm gonna be painting the Space Marines. My child soldier teens, they're super soldiers with strong genes, and they are the Space Marines. Space Marines are gonna win the day, and the Space Marines are totally not gay. They're really cool. I think so, at least, but not just because they are the best. They are the Space Marines. They are the greatest. All of you people who hate them, you are the hatest. You are the lamest pieces of shit. You are so lame. I think everything is the same about you. You piece of poo. Space Marines, they are the best. Space Marines are better than the rest. Space Marines are ultimately great, and Space Marines are allowed to stay up late. They can watch all the talk shows, watch a scary movie. They can do whatever they want because they're groovy. Space Marines, they are the best. Space Marines are better than the rest. Yeah. Space Marines, they're pretty cool. Go get some Space Marines, then you will accomplish all your dreams. Space Marines, they'll get you to go far. Space Marines are kinda like a star. Tease, that's what they be, because they are. The Space Marines, they are steel and doom, bringing it to you. 1,000-year-old warriors. Ooh, Space Marines, they are the best. They're the Space Marines, they got an eagle on their chest. Space Marines, they come in blue and yellow. Sometimes they're red or they're wolves, my fellow. They are Space Marines. They're really strong. They can even fight a monster that's long. They can do things that you'd never imagine because a Space Marine is a pageant. He's a pageant. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Like a bunch of people showing off their skills? Or like a beauty pageant? I'm kind of confused by that. Wait, what? Alright, so that... Oh, no. I'll do this side now. I mean, like, there's other parts of these that I can start working on as well. You know, like, if and when. Right? Like, just to make sure that there's gonna be parts that I'm gonna be certain I need to do, and it's not gonna really be pattern specific, but I can kind of skip that step. I can half it if I do the pattern part in the middle, kind of. You know what I mean? Got any more of that algorithm? Come on, Google. I need my hit, man. Oh man, don't you got any of that algorithm, man? Really could use some of that algorithm. Alright. 6 Marines. That's a good number. That's a pretty good number, right? 6. Is that number taken? Are you allowed to use 6? 6 is a bad number? It's a bad number, isn't it? Fuck. Guess you can't use it. Not good. Can't use it. Nope. I can put a missile launcher marine into this handle, and so, bam! Wow. Got those two there, so then there's this one here, and I got a little bit of paint in this pot, but it's my show, so that means I can do whatever I want, and I can stop painting at any time that I want, and I can just go into the big screen with all the weird rainbow background, with all the cubes and all the different layers, and it's like, whoa! Oh my god, so trippy! Oh my god, what is this, the 70s? Wow! Wow, what's happening? This has got to be some kind of, like, ancient show from the past, like the Castle of Frightenstein or something. And I'd say, like, well, you're not that wrong. This isn't that far off from Frightenstein. I just don't have the budget for the costumes or the sets or things like that, or maybe the jokes and, you know, some of the talent. But it's just like Castle Frightenstein. Believe it. So, alright. Oh no, man, it's like tugging on the back of this chair. Ugh. With the background. Oh no! No! What have I done? What have I done? Anakin Skywalker cuts in. What have I done? Yeah, maybe that wasn't the background to do that on. Yeah, maybe that didn't hit so well. You know? Let's just hope nobody clips that part. That's right. We'll just hope that nobody clips that part. Because that would be quite the clippable moment. That would be the gifable, clippable moment. That's like a kid's book. The clippable, gifable moment. Starring Slathe. Alright, so, let's get this thing on here. Alright. What a nice relaxing show this is. It's very peaceful. You know, with like the whole psychedelic background and all that, and the synth music. You know, not much pressure on it and all. Just kind of me, just kind of talking to a rock. For the most part. Maybe somebody walks by the rock and they're like, hey, Slathe, and it's like, hey, talking to my rock. You do that, Slathe. You get him. You get that rock. You talk to it. Talk to that rock. One day, it'll talk back. And I'm like, thanks. And they're like, you get him, Slathe. You get him. Oh, you'll get him one day, Slathe. Oh, that rock. Ah. And they walk off like, oh, that poor soul. Too much Coca-Cola and StarCraft. Rotted his brain. That's right. He's more Protoss carrier now than man. Upgraded and ready. Oh boy. Want to have a little bit of fun, right? Why does everyone gotta be so serious, so serious all the time? They can't just sit back and have a little bit of fun, just geek out, just be a dweeb, you know? Just dance a little bit. You know, why can't people just learn to have some fun with their life? Everyone's gotta be so serious. What's up with that, hey? Huh? Huh? What's up with that? Can't just have fun. Come on, have fun with your life. Just try to have fun, right? Dancing in the Technodrome with the Shredder, Krang, and always got the Foot Clan ninjas, robots on a bender, Ninja Turtle battle, never gonna end or gotta save April O'Neil from the Foot because all the villains are afoot. Gotta save April. We've gotta save April. Let's save April O'Neil. Right. You gotta remember, it's what Master Splinter taught you when you were young. You were little turtles. Gotta save. And that's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you remember. When you remember. If you even remember when you were just a wee little turtle. The lessons taught to you. So, we got 3 more Marines. Backpack and gun. Then it's over. Like, I'm not really taking this long. I was going to do maybe 1 hour, 1 hour at most. That's it. Seriously. Just 1 hour. I'm not doing 2. Not today. Sorry. Because, you know, I'll do it for an hour. Yep. I'll do it for 1 hour. Sounds about right. Your own personal hell. Everyone builds their own personal hell. Let's clean up the water that just spilt onto that piece of paper because we don't want to have that sticky and all over the place. It's like sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets nowhere. Just like my analytics. If you want to help me out, hit that like button, share and subscribe, leave a comment below. It's like the Space Marine style. Tasty. So, let's add a little bit of paint to the palette so we can put this onto the brush and then put it onto the plastic so that we can finish this. I want to go home. But Slathe, don't you do this from home? And you'd say, maybe. I mean, why would you answer your own question is something that I'd probably want to step in and probably ask. It's a bit rude just to ask me that and then to start answering the question as if you were me. So, what I would say is, yes, that might be true, but that's not the point. The point is that you either want to go to jail or want to go home, like in Training Day. You want to go to jail or you want to go home, right? And right now, because this effectively, essentially, I mean, undeniably seems to be potentially, you know, my own personal hell. So, I'm just going to try to get through this so that way, you know, it can be done and then I can get to the end and then disappear into the west and remain Galadriel. So, I just need to just get through this. I just need to conquer and defeat my own personal hell, you know, right? This is essentially defeating and conquering my demons. So that's, I guess, what I'll do, right? And then once, what do you do when you have that arc, right? When you defeat all the demons, and then at that point, what's left? Is there anything left? Or I guess at that point, the story ends, and you disappear. So, that's it, and that's all she wrote, and that's the way that we're gonna have it, and so that's, you know, you don't want to make it a habit, but, you know, that's all she wrote. So, you just need to persist. And if you don't like it, you need to resist. So, I'm gonna add this paint. This thing. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't really know exactly what I'm going to be doing with all this, so I think I'm going to bring it just to there for now, and then I might stop. Because looking at this, because these missile backpacks were like a newer thing, and I don't think I ever really properly incorporated into things. I think I just kind of did like a speed solution on that first one. I just wanted to have that first squad of Marines painted a while ago, so I'll probably look at what I have done on those other ones, and either I'll carry that forward onto these three, or this is going to be the defining moment for the whole missile launcher backpack thing, and it's going to be getting its invention point, right? Like where it's going to get definitively decided as to what is and what isn't and how it's going to be done for the Bloodhounds chapter. Unless I just keep it the other way, which is just very basic. And there might not have been a lot of critical application as to what's what. It was just kind of like, this goes here and this goes there. So I'm just going to have to, you know, give it a new look. See how it goes, right? Alright. Much as I can everywhere, I suppose. Well, let's see. We're 31 minutes in. So I think I can pretty safely make the determination that at this point, I could probably say whatever I wanted. And why is that? And why is no one ever going to find out about what I'm going to say? Because no one's going to spend the time to get to this point in this video after it's been streamed. People will see it and they'll go, oh, it was a live stream, it was this long. Maybe they'll turn it on for a second, and they're never going to reach this spot. So I could say all sorts of things. Like anything at all. Dismal affairs. Grisly rumors. Anything. I could drop it right now. And no one would ever find out. Because no one will reach this part of the video. If you have somehow reached this part of the video, maybe leave a comment. Tell me that you saw it. Oh, I saw it, Slathe. I saw the part of the video. But I am fairly confident that this part of the video will remain invisible to a majority of the people that even check things out. Let's consider this an experiment. If you see this part of the video, leave a comment saying, I saw this part of the video. And then that video, that alone will tell you how much this actually gets watched. And yeah, I think I do need a little bit of help to actually get this going anywhere. I've tried a lot of things, and nothing seems to work. So that's pretty much it. And either I do this for my own just personal enjoyment, and I live in the la-la land of effectively pretending to be a YouTuber. Or, you know, sometimes Peter Pan has to grow up and leave Neverland, right? What a loss, right? A loss to humanity. I'm sure that a lot of people would be upset. So we'll see. We'll leave that as an experiment. This mid-video, 30 minutes in, bombshell there. We'll just drop that. The bombshell that no one will see. Which makes it even better. The stealth bomb. The S-bomb. The Slathe bomb. Oh well. Which I suppose is the anthem of losers, right? Oh well, I tried. Yeah, but you didn't succeed, so you're a loser. Alright, that's another arm done. Going to go over that missile launcher on the first one again. It was really thin, so we'll go back to that. These might not be so bad if when I'm doing them kind of in bulk, I guess. I don't know if that's really the right term. But doing these missile launchers and doing a bunch of them, just because of how the missile launcher is always like that, you know, the special weapon's always that odd one out, right? So it's gonna be good doing these in a bunch, because then whatever I'm doing on one of them, I'm probably doing on all of them. They're gonna have a nice uniform look to them. You're not gonna have like the kind of motley crew of missile launchers that all look different for some reason, right? Because you couldn't be consistent with your missile launcher styles. That's a pretty relatable situation right there. Try to get the missile launcher covered as much as I can, and then let it dry like with the first one, and then I'll move on to the third one, and then I'll do the same thing with that. Then I'll go back to the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one. The rocket launcher, so they get a really nice even coat over them all. And that's also depending on just kind of how well it works as well. Like if I just somehow just perfectly do this one, right, compared to the other one, then I'm not really going to have to go back to it. But, and that's unlikely, I'm probably going to have to come back to it, so just leave it in the state, leave it in the rotating queue here. So that way, everything's getting done and being applied equally everything's all right. That's all I need. A little bit of consistency. A little bit of normalcy. Normality. Just normalcy in your life. All that you need. It's all in the hips. All of that. The water in there. This is gonna ruin it, isn't it? Alright, do I have it all done now? I called that one. Yep. Alright. Now put that one aside. And put the last of the missile launcher Marines. Wow, this is really thin. Alright, well, whatever. I'll get this done really quickly and really thin on this one, and then I'll just pump it to the end of the queue again. And then by the time that everything here is all dried, it'll all just need one more thin coat or whatever, and then it'll be fine. Like, really, all this stuff, it's easy. Make it to be so complicated. Science. Not that hard. They try to make it seem like it's some kind of magic power. Get everything with this. Come on. Well, it needs more paint. But I need a break. I'm getting burned out and depressed. No. Not gonna let that happen to me. No, not today. No. Brother Marines. Brother Marines. My Marines are red and black. That's right, they are. Totally cool. That is the absolute truth. They're gonna take you to school because they're Marines and you are Space Marines. Space Marines. The Adeptus Astartes. They are the Space Marines. S-P-A-C-E. M-A-R-I-N-E-S. That's right. Space Marines. They are so cool. They are... yeah, Space Marines. And by the way, shh. Okay? You didn't see that thing 10 minutes ago. You didn't see it. Nobody did. Trust me. Nobody saw it. Which makes it kind of entertaining in that own right, you know? Kinda. there's gonna be a little bit of an enjoyment about that, like a little bit of a spitefulness to it. I love it. I think it's great. The best. It's my favorite flavor at Baskin-Robbins. It tastes like salt and vinegar and wine. It's great. A little bit of cheese. Yeah. This already feels like it's been going on for forever. This is absolutely unbearable. It's torture. But I think that's what you like, isn't it? Going, hey, here's Slathe. I get it. I get it. Like a cautionary tale. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Makes sense to me. That's right. Algorithms got you down with the rainbow background. Can't get those numbers up. What the fuck? Give up, Chuck. You can't move on. You can't continue. Don't pass go. No 500 for you. You just go to jail every round. Right to jail. Rainbow background. To jail with you. Not freedom, can't be free. Not allowed to be. Go right to jail. Every round. Got to go to jail every round. You can't escape, can't go downtown. You can't go around where you want. You just stuck in jail every turn. Every turn, roll the dice, but it never churns. You gotta stay inside your cell. You gotta be in jail. Rainbow background. Rainbow background. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rainbow background. Every round, right to jail. Do not pass go. Every round, right to jail. Every round. Every round. Just making my round.
straight to jail. Because we're all in our own self-made prisons. Hells. This is mine. Alright, 10 more minutes. Take this pot. Let's get some of them on the pallet. Let's finish this missile launcher guy. And then we'll go back and touch up the other two. And then I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Forever. IO. Forever. Taken away. You're not gonna return. I'm gonna go out for smokes. That's right, just like your dad. I learned it from mine. And it's the way that it is. I'm going for smokes, I'm leaving, I'm going away. I'm never coming back. Except for next week. Then I'll be back. Going away, going downtown. Gonna be taking my time. I'm gonna disappear. Just like your dad did last time. That's right. I'm gonna be just like your dad. I'm gonna disappear, be gone for good. Never gonna see me again. That's the truth. In the hood. Gonna be gone. Gonna go buy some smokes. I'm gonna be gone for good. When I'm gone, everyone will be... What word? That's right. I'm gonna disappear. Gonna be gone like the night. That doesn't mean I'll be gone forever, because maybe I'll be there the next night, because everyone knows I'll always show up for applesauce. Go and get me some applesauce. Gonna wipe my brush, gonna make it clean, gonna put it on this Space Marine. I'm gonna take this paint, gonna put it right here, gonna do this so that it is clear that I'm gonna be making this part metal. Maybe I'll be making it rubber. It doesn't really matter. Did you ever see that movie with Robin Williams called Flubber? It's got a green blob and a weird scientist and a thing that bounces around. He uses it to make some moon boots, and he acts a bit like a clown. His name is Robin Williams, that is his name. He was a comedian out of his time. And now he's kind of like the Green Ranger, but that was the slime, sorry. Let's make sure that we are respecting our elders. Let's do this like we're made of feathers. matey. That's right, we're gonna be pirates now. Yeah, gonna go get some booty on my ship. Gonna go to the island. I've got a wooden leg. I'm a pirate. Got my sword, I'm a swashbuckling hero. Gonna be shooting my cannon. I got my blunderbuss, I got my hat, and I got my parrot, and my cabin. I got my boat, and I'm coming right for you. I'm the Pirate McKee. I'm gonna be firing my ship at yours every night and day. The whole crew, they all work for me. They say aye aye there, Cap. And then that's, wait, what the fuck was that? Was that just a rat? Not on my ship. We're not traveling with plague. I'm not gonna keep that shit. No rats on my boat. Fuck that. I'm the captain of my ship. This is my own boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah. Get some more paint on the palette. 2005. 2009. 2052. I just like saying numbers. A little bit of this paint on this robot arm thing. Servo arm that it's got in its backpack. It arms it with the missiles so that way it is automatic. Got to fire the missiles. Fire the missiles.
firing at the enemy. They're on all those thistles, they're in the bushes, in the trees. They're coming at me. Gotta fire the missiles at the enemy. They got planes, they got tanks, they're coming on all of our flanks. They're gonna come and they all stank because we got our attack. We got missiles, they do not. Our missile arm robot, we got to attack them now. Our robot, bam, plow. Fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. Firing, 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 fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. I'm firing, firing, firing on my gun. Gonna be firing it till it's done. I'm gonna fire my missiles. Oh yeah, hon. I'm gonna fire them all day in the sun. I'm gonna fire my missiles at you now. Gonna fire my missile. It goes pow. Gonna fire my missile, yeah. Gonna fire it, my missile, wow. Missiles. Firing my missiles at the enemy that's hiding in those thistles. They're the enemy, no friend of me. I'm not gonna bite them over for tea. They're not welcome at my place. We're not gonna play Smash Bros. I'm just going to fire my missiles. Fire and fire and fire and fire and missile. Missile bro. Fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. Fire the missiles at the enemy in the thistles. You gotta fire them all day long. There's nothing wrong with firing the missiles. Fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. Fire in the missiles. Fire the missiles at the enemy in the thistles. You got to fire those. Fire the missile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 2009, 2012, 2017. That's because my space marines are all time machines. They go through time, they go through space, they do anything I want. Because this guy's got a missile arm and a thing that is a robot. He's got a missile on his back, a missile on his front, a missile on his side. He is the guy when you go to when it's missile time. And you find him all day and night. You find him every week. He's got a missile for everything that you'd ever need. He's got the Missile Man, you could never miss him. But he could probably miss you if you kiss him. So, don't touch him on the back, don't touch him on the front. My boy here does not like to be touched. That's why he's got the missile. It's long range, that's the way he works. He's the Missile Man. Come on, don't be a jerk. Come on. Be nice to him. He's Missile Man. He's got a disability. That is MELEE. Alright, let's get these shoulder trims and then we're done here. We're done. This, what we got going on here right now? Oh, it's done. It's over. It's done with. It's finished. It's finished. It's over. It's done with. This right now will be the last time that I ever stream. Tonight. I'm gonna throw in the towel and I'm gonna quit. And I'm never gonna stream again. At least not tonight. Maybe in the future. But maybe not tonight. Because at the time I'm doing this, I have a bit of a fight. It's a bit of a struggle. And I think I'm losing and I don't think I'm gonna win. So instead I'm just gonna paint my Space Marines while I sing. I'm just going to touch them up, get them done, and get the fuck out of here. Because, well, let's get in gear. Let's get this done out of the way that needs to be done. Because, you know what, painting your Space Marines, it's supposed to be fun. It's not meant to be a chore, a job, a thing that you feel that you have to do. But when you do something like this, it becomes so, yeah. So let's paint some Space Marines. Let's do it every day. Let's paint some Space Marines because Mandalore is the way. You can't take off your mask, you can't do anything you want, but you can raise a baby Yoda and have an IG-88 robot. You can be an assassin. Well, this guy's definitely gonna need to have some more work. I'm just gonna do this cheap coat, right? So that way my future self can get mad at me for not doing a good job there. I'm leaving it at that. Wait, no.